First day of history class, and as soon as you walk in, you look over and
What the fuck is that?
there's just a brazen bull in the middle of the class. So your teacher looks at you and goes, "You're late.
So you will be demonstrating the brazen bull.
Get in." No, I will not be getting in there. So you dodge the teacher's grasp and try to get as far away as possible. So you go to the back of the room.
Bad fucking idea.
Because the kid next to you is building a guillotine out of the rulers.
And he goes, you want to try it out?
No. Let's just go back
This way.
So you scurry down and finally find a seat. And you look up at the board. And it just says medieval torture in bold lettering. All of a sudden, you hear the smart kids in the back go, "Oh, professor, by the way, we have a gift for you." And in walks,
A Trojan horse.
what the fuck even is this class? And suddenly out of the horse burst 10 soldiers
Half
naked with spears. And they just imprison the professor. And the professor's like, yes, cultural accuracy. As they are being locked.
in a metal cage.
You're like, holy shit, I gotta get out of here. So you get up and an arrow flies right past your head. So you look over there. And the engineers have built a catapult.
Filled with flaming rocks.
First time watching a hockey game, and as soon as you walk in,
What the fuck was that?
a hockey puck just whizzes past your face at 900 miles an hour and knocks the
12-year-old out behind you.
right? Whatever. So you go to find your seat, and you look at the ice, and some guy just gets thrown into the glass.
He is now coughing up blood.
Right? And the announcer's like, "Oh my goodness, what a hit!"
That'll shake him up.
And after that hit, you look over, and all your friends are just on Kalshi, throwing bread at the Avalanche winning the cup.
Right?
They're like, "That's all I need to see to know who's gonna win."
Okay.
So you get up to grab food, and your friend's like, "No, wait.
They're fighting.
So you look on the ice, and two guys just drop their gloves and just start throwing haymakers, right? And the refs don't stop them. Instead, they're circling them.
Giving them tips.
Yeah, hit the left hook, uppercut. And now you know.
Why hockey's the best sport in the world.
So they get sent to the penalty box, right?
Timeout chair.
But they're still not done. They're still chirping each other from the box. And one of them climbs the box into the audience.
And just knocks a fan out.
Right. They then look at you. Me? So you just get the fuck out of there. First day of band class, and as soon as you walk in, a cymbal comes flying at your head. So you dodge it and look behind you. And it just
Sliced off the bass drummer's head, right?
And your teacher goes, "Now why do you suppose I just hurled a cymbal at your head?" Right?
I don't know.
So you sneak away to your section, right? And everyone starts warming up. And the teacher goes, "Oh, silence. Evan, Brandon, and Caitlin. I saw your instruments in the locker room over the weekend. You clearly didn't practice. Go to the..."
Execution sector.
What? Right, so then he pulls out his folder of sheet music, starts sifting through it, and goes, where's our pianist? Oh, Gunther, there you are.
You are going to be playing Death Waltz for the class.
Right? So Gunther's face instantly turns cherry red.
And he just passes out.
So he gets dragged out of the room, right? And the teacher finally finds something for the band to play, right? So he pulls out his magic wand and turns into a medieval knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and accidentally knocks out one of the...
Flutes in the front, right?
And then he goes, "All right, class. Trumpets, you guys are way too loud. Remember the crescendo on measure 15. And flutes and oboes,
You guys can just leave because we can't even hear you anyways.
And then he goes, "You know what? Clarinets and saxophones, did you even tune your fucking instruments? Right? Everyone play a concert B flat right this fucking second." And then one by one,
Starts executing the kids that are off key.
so you just get the fuck out of there. First time shopping at Costco. You were in the area. All you need is some paper towels. So you walk in. "Hey, can I have a shopping cart, please?"
They hand you a military transport
Vehicle. You try to turn the thing.
700 pounds.
Right? You look up. How the fuck am I supposed to get this thing through the group of 6,000 in front of me? There's a family of 10 parked in the middle of the aisle, sampling microwavable crab cakes, right? Their baby picks up eggs.
And just starts throwing them.
So you dodge them, right? And you finally make it to the paper towel section.
They only sell them in packs of 8,000.
Each roll could dry the Atlantic Ocean, right? And
What the fuck is that?
they're using an excavator to move the cereal around. What? And then all of a sudden you hear, free sample,
And the entire crowd just shifts in that direction. So you go the
opposite way, and you finally make it to the checkout.
Your total is $950.
On your way out, and there's a guy that's
Standing at the exit, guarding it like he's in Azkaban.
right? He just starts patting you down everywhere. Sir, I didn't do anything. I promise.
Don't do anything. And he starts
Flagging you down. So you freak out and you just book it out of there. First day of psychology class, and as soon as you walk through the door, the teacher picks you from across the room and sits you down in front of the class. You're late. That shows signs of stress,
guilt, and terminal cancer.
Excuse me, what? So you just book it, right? And you try to find a seat as far away as possible. But out of the corner of your eye in the back of the classroom, one kid starts swinging a pendulum, and the 3 kids in front of him drop to their knees and
Start barking, right?
We're not gonna sit back there.
So you find a seat in the middle, and not 1 second after you sit down, the kid next to you
Just starts
boxing with his schizophrenia demons, right? And
what the fuck
is that? The kids in the corner are dissecting their own brains for science.
And the teacher goes,
Yes, class, that is
Great self-awareness. Then in the other corner, there's just
a psych ward patient behind bars for
experimentation, right?
whatever. So you take a look up at the board to see what's to do for today's class. And the only thing it says,
Russian
sleep experiment volunteers? And to your surprise, half of the class walks down and writes their name.
So you just get the fuck out of there.
Alright, what should I do today? Should I play with my wife and kids? Nah. How about I go into this cave?
Called the Black Death, right?
Oh, there's actually 2 warnings for this cave. Warning number 1, the rats inside carry the plague. Warning number 2, there have been 3 attempts
and 3 deaths.
Sounds like fun.
So they go in anyways, right? And the first 30 feet, they must dislocate every single one of their joints to get through a place called
Satan's Windpipe,
as well as inhale 45 spiders. Next thing you know, they are
at the Earth's mantle.
and those rats are now nesting inside of their hair, and
They now have to tread through liquid plutonium.
great, we made it through there. Now there's some creepers over here, and there's some cave spiders over here, you know?
But the final hurrah
Is to get through this spinning column of rocks full of stalagmites and sharp quartz, where we have to
sever our spinal cords.
just to complete the maze. First day of biology class, and as soon as you walk in,
Your teacher flings a scalpel at you,
right? So you dodge it, and your teacher goes, Cam, you're late, so you're gonna be our model for
for dissection
today.
No,
The fuck I'm not. So you barely sneak by the teacher and go and find a seat, right? And right before you sit down, the kid next to you goes, Hey, I'm actually combining
snail and human DNA.
Mind if I grab some from you? No, let's go back that way. So you go to the back of the class, away from everyone, right? And the teacher hands out a quiz on the human biology. So you start and you look to the right and
What the fuck is that?
some kid doesn't know the answer, so he's dissecting himself to find the answers. And Gunther sees that,
And just passes out.
And the teacher goes, oh, perfect, we'll just use Gunther for our dissection.
Not again, Gunther.
now you're like, we need to exit immediately, right? So you start walking out, and then you see it. The kid from earlier
Made the snail human hybrid.
It looks like it's straight out of a horror movie, right? And the teacher's like, yes, yes.
Evolution at its finest, right?
So you sneak by the thing, and you just get the fuck out of there. School dodgeball tournament, you've been waiting for this moment, right? Game starts and you're locked in. You're dodging.
What the fuck was that?
You look to your right. The kid next to you is just
Out cold.
holy shit. You look up. It's the 5-star pitching prospect, throwing 90-mile-an-hour sinkers.
What the fuck?
So it's on now, right? You grab your ball, you're scanning, and then you see your shot. So you wind up and fire one right at the popular girl. Holy shit.
Direct hit.
Her friends are now looking at you like you just murdered her family. You're in big trouble now, right? You turn your head, and there's a kid dual-wielding dodgeballs, spinning like a
Beyblade on the ground. Taking
people out left and right, right?
Teacher's trying to call timeout.
The pitcher just knocks their head right off.
Well, guess we don't have a referee anymore. Now it's a 2v1, and your teammate is the weird kid,
He's just chewing on the balls. What the fuck?
right? So your teammate's head gets knocked off. Now it's a 1v1, and the pitcher hurls a slider at you. You barely catch it.
And the game ends.